Hello and welcome back. It's been a while since we did an unboxing video on the channel, but I'm back with a new box. Now, before I move to that, let me bring the Urus into the picture. This is the Lamborghini Urus. For fans of the Urus out there are plenty of options for you if you need a scale model of this car. This one right here is from Measure It. It's a part of the 5-piece set. Then you can also get a detailed one from Mini GT. Hot Wheels has also done a few iterations in the past, so you should be able to get an Urus quite easily. But its spiritual predecessor, now that one is a bit hard to get, and that is where this box comes into the picture. So what is this? Well, this I think is the L case of the Fast and Furious series from Hot Wheels. So what do we have in here? Let's take a look. Okay, so the first car is going to be the Nissan Silvia 240 SX, the S14. Now, for those of you who don't remember, this is a part of the first movie, The Fast and the Furious. This was Letty's car. It was seen in the early parts of the movie, some in between scenes as well. Towards the end of the movie, she moves to a Civic, and then this car has mysteriously gone missing from the rest of the franchise. But for all you Silvia fans out there, I think this is a must-have. The color looks really good. In the original movie car, the color was a purple done by House of Color. Sounds like a saloon. Anyway, but I think it looks quite nice in this Hot Wheels iteration. It has 6-spoke wheels. The movie car had a 5-spoke setup. And the front end on the movie car was that from a 1998 car. And the engine, the SR20 DET, had a lot of blitz tuning parts on it. But that's a bit of trivia for you. But like I said, if you're a Silvia fan or a Fast and Furious fan, this car definitely can go into your collection. As for the card art, it nicely shows off the car, and here is the car in the blister. It's a darkish purple that you see here. You see the graphics on the side, which were nice and prominent in the movie as well. And these are the wheels that I was talking about. A 6-spoke setup on the Hot Wheels. What you get on the real car, or the real car had a 5-spoke setup. The taillights are nicely painted. You also get the registration plate. You get the Nissan logo and that beautiful spoiler at the back. And similarly, at the front, you are looking at painted headlights, painted fog lights as well, and the details quite nicely captured. The number 9 on the side is also visible clearly, and on the bonnet, you see the DT branding and a bit of the decals right there. And the glass house isn't blacked out, so you can see a bit of the interiors as well, should you unbox or uncard the 240SX. The bottom has decent details, and it's made in metal because this is a part of the premium set. So you get metal body, metal base, and real rider rubber tires as well. What's next? We have one more of Letty's cars, which is this one from Furious 7. This is the custom Plymouth Roadrunner. Now, this is adding a bit of the retro flavor or even the resto mod flavor to this particular case. And I think this one is also quite nicely done, especially the orange paint job, the black bonnet, all of that stands out. The chrome wheels on this one look really good. The overall deco is quite simple. The card art on this one, again, very nicely done. And the car itself, I quite like it. That little scoop on the side, right behind the door, very well executed. It's not just a decal or something. It's a part of the bodywork, so it's nicely executed. I also like the chrome lining around the windows and around the windscreen. Properly captures that old school flavor. Then you also get a hood scoop on the bonnet. Again, very nicely captured. Headlights painted on this one too. The grille is quite detailed as well. Metal base in a satin finish. And the tires also have a nice texture on them, which the 240SX didn't have. And tail lights quite nicely detailed as well. So this is another good one in my opinion. Like I said, adds a bit of that retro old school flavor to this case, and this one definitely looks good. So if you have a big muscle car collection, it can go into that as well. And if you simply have a Fast and Furious collection, you can add it to that. And if you are collecting all the ladies cars from Fast and Furious, if you already have the Suki S2000, I'm already envying you. But this one can go into that lineup or that collection as well. So that is another nice car from this case. What is next? Okay, we also have a Koenigsegg CCXR. Only 4 of these in the real world exist. And if you remember, this is a part of the Fast 5 series. This is the same car about which Roman says to Tej, I have procured the only one in the Western Hemisphere.
I made a sheikh in Abu Dhabi an offer he could not refuse.
That was an iconic dialogue in itself and an iconic car right here, powered by a V8 engine. The CCXR is absolutely beautiful. You see the CCXR deco on the side, you see it on the vent, the tiny CCXR lettering, beautifully done. You also see the spoiler, and the detailing on the spoiler is really nice. You can see the rivets right there, a very tiny detail, but very well captured. And of course, the iconic tail lights of the Koenigsegg, the diffuser, and that exhaust element coming through quite nicely. And on the registration plate, you again get the Koenigsegg CCXR branding loud and clear. The detailing of the top is also perfectly executed. And I think the headlights could have been a little better. If you see the card art, they're round headlights, but the reflection that they cast in their casing, the headlight casing, that has been captured here, but I'm not a big fan of it. So I think the headlights could have been done a little bit better. These look like vertical headlights, which they are not. They're just round elements with a reflection of the headlights in the casing, but that could have been captured a bit better. In the 2D setup, it doesn't really come out that nicely. But you get the Koenigsegg logo on the bonnet and a bit of detailing in the bumpers as well. The wheels, again, very nicely captured. And yes, these two come with rubber tires, but again, these look pretty much slick, don't have much of a texture or tread pattern on them. And even the base, the metal base done up in all black, doesn't have too much detail on it. Koenigsegg CCXR, it is a collector's delight for sure. There are other brands that do a lot more detailed Koenigseggs as well, but if you want one from Fast and Furious or if you want one from Hot Wheels, I think this is going to be an inexpensive option, so to say. Let's check out what is next. So now we come to the car that I was talking about, the spiritual predecessor to the Lamborghini Urus. This is the Lamborghini LM002. Now, this was a Lamborghini SUV before SUVs became cool. It's from that generation. It was a proper hardcore car. It had the engine from a Lamborghini Countach, a 5.2 liter V12, but mounted in the front, and it had some serious off roading capabilities as well. It was quite heavy, as is easily visible from the scale model. And in fact, even the weight of the scale model is quite high compared to the rest of the cars in this lineup. And it's done up in that all black color. That's a lovely card art. I think they should have just got the card art from the movie itself. But we know that Hot Wheels tries to create a card art that mimics the actual model than the real car that it is based on. And this is the LM002, and I think it has been captured really well. So it had an open rear end, which comes through quite nicely. The old Lamborghini lettering is what you see right above the rear wheel arch, and that is also quite nice. Chunky taillights is what the car was famous for, and those are coming through quite nicely as well. And then you also get the off-road tires on this. These are again rubber tires, so those have been captured quite well too. As for the base, black base, quite a lot of detailing in there, including the piping for the exhaust. Very nicely done. All of it very well captured. The hinges, mirrors, very nicely done too. The vents on the or behind the front wheel arch, again, a nice highlight. I really used to love or still love the shape of the wheel arches on the LM002, and that added a lot of character to this SUV. Because, mind you, back when it came out, Lamborghini was known for its angular styling, like the Countach, right? So, all of those details had to be, or that design language had to be brought forward to this SUV as well, and they did that really well. And also that massive front end which housed the V12 from the Countach. So I think this is a very nicely executed model. Let me know your thoughts. Also, this is from Measure It with the opening doors, but check out the shape of the wheel arches that I was talking about, and that is something that they've tried to replicate with the LM02 as well, because this was the design language that the LM002 had to speak as well, and the proportions look quite good. So I'm super happy. This one is going straight into my collection. Now, this was a part of the fourth installment of the movie, Fast and Furious. and this was a part of one of the chase sequences, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, just for the fact that you can own a 1 is to 64 scale LM002, this one is definitely worth the money. And I think this is going to be one of the biggest highlights for me from the new LKs of the Fast and Furious. The Letty S14 is going to be the other one. And the third big one for me is the last car from the set, the 5 of 5. This is the GR Supra. Now, this is done up in orange with a black bonnet. Does it ring any bell? Well, this was Han's comeback car. Now, this was from F9, the Fast Saga. But the more important bit is that paint job that I was talking about. It is an ode or homage to the wheelside RX-7 from Tokyo Drift, the one that Han drove, the one that Han made very famous. Now, those cars are making a comeback with other brands, but this GR Supra, I think, definitely stands out. It was also part of a two-pack that Hot Wheels released, but this one I think is really good. And if you already have the Fast and Furious Supra, the orange one from the original movie, it's going to complement that quite well if you can make a diorama for yourself. The two Supras will look really, really good, in my opinion. Can we ever have enough of Supras? Never, I think. Such a gorgeous lineage, and this GR Supra beautifully captured in this orange. So the detailing on the side, beautiful, and that black hood, an ode to the wheel side RX-7, so beautifully captured. You get black wheels on this, rubber tires. Again, these are slicks like we saw on some of the other cars right now in this lineup. Not too much texture on them. A very basic black base, and you get the exhausts on either side towards the end. The tail lights, they're smoked, but you still get a bit of detail on those. You get the Supra lettering, the Toyota badge, and the windows are smoked, but not that dark that you can't see the interior. And then towards the front end, we see detailing or the texture on the mesh texture on the air intakes. That has been captured quite well. And of course, badging again on the hood, very nicely captured. So this is another car that I'm super happy about. These two are the main highlights for me of this case. The Letty S14, like I said, is going to be one of the other highlights. And of course, the CCXR, who can ignore that? So I think the L case from Fast and Furious is actually quite a good one. Did drop a few Fast and Furious cases in between, which didn't really tickle my fancy, but this one I think really stands out. So quite a few good options in that. The Plymouth is going to be the least of my favorites in this, but the other four are absolutely gorgeous. So for the other four, I'm definitely going to keep one of these sets in my collection. Let me know what are your thoughts about these. And thank you so much for watching this video. As always, until the next one, take care, drive safe. Do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video, like this video, and drop your feedback. Happy collecting.